right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is Monday night. I know, a lazy, rotten Monday. That's really how it feels, I have to say. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope all things are good. And let's get you guys in here. All right, so I say that every show, right? I hope you're all well, and I hope things are good. And I am, and I always say I'm doing well, right? Well, apparently I know I've been pre-reading comments. Chanel, if anybody else is here who's read her comments tonight, I know all our hearts go out for her. Hey, CM. I know everybody's heart goes out for her. I gotta tell you, Chanel, because I know you're here. I honestly don't want to do this reading. I really don't. Excuse me, I'm getting emotional over it. I really don't want to do a reading on that. Not here, not with everybody. Not like this. Because if I had something bad or sad to tell you, I don't want to. I don't want to be the one to ever say anything. You know. So yeah, I know. Starting the show off with a bang, aren't we? I don't know. You know how to you said you know how to get in touch with me privately, right, Chanel? Then I would be willing to say tonight's the night to do that. All right, let me start off up here. Let me start off with Lisa. I know I've put a pall over the show, right? I have brought the show down to sadness. I've had an emotional day of my own, and when I read that, well, that just put me over the top. When do you go into the hospital? How long until you leave? I mean, it's not like we're all not family here and we all haven't gone through all of these things together, everything to go along with everyone, right? Everybody kind of knows a little bit about everybody else. And that's what makes this community really a family here. So I know you can read the comments. I know you can see that everybody is concerned, you know. And you know I am. You know I am. I don't know if you can get in touch with, if you have a few minutes to get in touch with me after the show. What time were you leaving? How long from now are you leaving to go to the hospital? At least I didn't forget about you, I swear. But when one of our family needs help, right, we're all there. I want to thank everybody for being supportive. Just like we've all been supported for several other, for other people at other times. All right, Lise, what's going on with you? I think there's changes coming, right? Changes are coming. You got to be a little flexible. You got to take care of them. Oh, Barb, how are you? I hope your move went okay today. I hope the movers came and went and without incident, and you got out okay, and you're away now. Amen for that. You're going to make me cry some more. You got to hang on a second. Okay. So I think something's burdening you, Elise. I think there's something on your mind that is just, you just want to say it. And usually you just blurt things out and you'll say it no matter what. But I got to say that this time you're really holding it in and it's really weighing heavily on you. I think I think your honesty is always there. And I think you are, I just think there's something you're holding back. I think there's something you're holding in, and you're not going to be able to achieve the happiness that you want right now until you say whatever it is you want to say or do whatever it is you want to do, right? That's what you really need to do. And, do it and be decisive about it. Make a choice, stick to it. You're good at that, right? You got that stick-to-itiveness. And, just be alert about it. And I got to tell you, I think that's really what's going on for you, Lise. CM, I hope you're doing okay. Also, I get emotional for all of you because, like I said, you're all family to me. You guys are all family to me. I care about your problems just as much as my own. And, I take them on. I do take them on like they're my own. But I don't know, for some strange reason, well, I've got good stuff for you, Yvonne. I've got good stuff for you. The King of Swords tells me that there is structure and discipline in your life, but there's activity. You're being active. I think you are, coming up with new ideas all the time of things to do because you're in lockdown still, and you can't go anywhere. So you have to come up with things to do on your own, things to do in the house. And I think you are able to come up with those ideas and, put them into play and start working on them, right? I think there's things that are, I think there's things that are people that are helping you, obviously. And of course, we know who that is with the Lovers card. You know who it is that's helping you. I think, it doesn't seem fair that the lockdown is going on, but I think you also are very understanding as to why it is going on, because, people are just, you don't want people to be infected. And even if you got it and weren't sick, you wouldn't want to give it to someone else in your family. I really think that's what's going on, Yvonne. I know it's not a lot. I know I'm kind of scattered right now. I'm really kind of scattered. Just give me one quick second. Why did they put him in a self-induced coma, by the way? All right, Chanel, this is it. I pulled those cards. You saw me pull those cards, and I looked at them in private first. I have to say I looked at them in private because I had to know what the reading was going to be before I told you, because if it was going to be bad, I wasn't going to do it. But I did. I did do it. So, Chanel, this is for you. And I hope this helps something, somewhere, something. I don't even know. I don't even know what could help. There's nothing I can do that's going to help, I don't think. That's for sure. But I'm going to tell you, I think there are a lot of options on the table on what to do for him. I think there's going to be a lot of options. And I think he is, he's that brave warrior, right? He's that brave person who's going to fight for everything. He's going to fight for everything that is what he wants. And of course, you know what he wants. He wants to move forward with you, which is something he's going to fight for no matter what's going on, no matter how bad things are, right? It may take some work. It may take work, but I think he is going to, I think even though he's in this coma, I think he knows that he's determined to push forward and to pull through this whole thing. I really think so. I really think that is something that is going on. This is you, right? All you want to do is constantly think of all the memories, right? You want to think of the things that you've done and think of the things that you want to do. And there you are looking, right? Gazing at the stars and, looking longingly. I think you're going to have to use a bit of your intuition on this, right? Everyone has empathy for you. Everybody does. Everybody is feeling your pain. Not like you are, of course. Nobody will ever feel the pain like you are. But everybody here is with you. You know that. You absolutely know that. I just think you're going to have to use a little bit of your intuition to really get a feel for what's going on. I think that's going to be a big part of it. You really are going to have to do that on yourself, right? Unfortunately, you're not on your own, but I think you're going to have to see and figure it all out. Hear from doctors and nurses and his mom and find out exactly what's going on, what's happened throughout the day, what's happened, what's the prognosis, what's the next steps, what's the treatment plan. There's so many different things that need to be asked, and right, there's many different things happening. All right, Chanel, that's what I got. I got to tell you, I had to look at the cards first to see if I was going to do a reading for you or not. Because I really didn't want to. Are you leaving for the hospital now? Just remember, we're all thinking about you. And we're all right there with you. All right. Now, why don't you go get ready and take care of yourself and stuff, and just know you've got all of us here that are concerned and thinking of you and, saying prayers for you. Just remember, I was your biggest fan, the two of you. And I still am. Yeah, you got to get it together long enough at least to drive to the hospital, because you got to do that. again, you said you know how to get in touch with me. Please just give me an idea of what's going on, if you would, if you'd be willing to. I don't know if you're willing to or not, but I would like to know, if you find anything out once you get there, or if anything's changed. I would really appreciate that. All right. So yeah, if you can get in touch with me, please do. And please let me know. All right. Bye, Chanel. Good luck. Be careful. All right, a twin flame reading, Nicole Lachey. Anything the cards can pick up on this at the present moment. I got to tell you, your twin flame reading is really, really good. You couldn't have got really any better cards than this. I think your twin flame is someone who is very giving and very, they're very kind. This person is very, very kind, and they are very thankful for everything that they can do for people, right? It doesn't have to be money. I know Pentacles, it looks like money. A lot of times it looks like money. And when you're talking about giving and it's Pentacles, the first thing you think of course, is giving money. But it doesn't have to be, right? There's many other things that people can give to help other people, right? You just saw it. Every one of us is giving. We're all giving Chanel support. So, there's a lot of things that people can be giving of. And, there's time. You can give your time for things. You can give your talents, right? The things you know how to do, the things you're good at. You can give that stuff. And I think this person does. I think so, Nicole. I think this person coming in is like your knight in shining armor, right? I don't know if you're looking at this on a phone or if you look at it at your computer or whatever, but if you can see the picture really well, he looks like the white-haired Elvis, right? I always say it's the white-haired Elvis. The Knight of Cups in this deck. He is the white-haired Elvis. Kind of looks like him. But yeah, he's your knight in shining armor. He is your Prince Charming. He's the one that's going to come in and be just right for you. And then you get the Lovers, which is all about soulmates and love connection and trust, and the trust that you have with that soulmate. Absolutely. The Ten of Cups says you are just looking for a safe, loving, blessed relationship. And maybe someday that could turn into a family, right? Maybe it can turn into this happy family. I think you are planning and organizing for this. I think you are, I think you two are very generous with yourself. And I think you're very down to earth. You're very relaxed. You're very calm. And you are, you take things in stride. That's the best way I can explain it. And I think that's exactly what you're doing with this whole idea of your twin flame. But I really think this is an incredible love reading. If that, for you, anybody who got these cards as a love reading, what an incredible pull of cards. So congratulations, Nicole. Usually I'd be a lot more happy, right? Yeah, Yvonne says it's an emotional night tonight. Good night, Yvonne. Thank you. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know how much of a pillar of strength I am, especially today. Today's been an emotional day all around for me, and well, hold on one second. All right, sorry, I thought I heard my wife up. I want to make sure she's all right. All right, so you're going to meet someone new because you also kind of read the tarot. So you want to know if he's going to be from Spain or somewhere else in Europe. And I'm sure you just want to confirm your reading, right? I always like that. I like when people can give me feedback and tell me, oh yeah, things make sense, or things, no, that doesn't make sense, or whatever it is. I think, right? I think that's a good thing. Feedback is good, whether it's good feedback or not good. It just helps me learn and helps me get better. All right. So I think you are working you're working very hard on this. This is all about hard work. It's all about determination and dedication. If you dedicate yourself to finding someone new, well, then you're going to do it. You will find a way, right? And again, you'll end up with the 10 of Cups, just like we talked about. It's that harmony. Here you can see there is a musical clef here. This is a musical instrument. Hold on one second, okay? Sorry. Sorry about that. I don't usually do this in the middle of a show or anything else. This is not how my shows go. So if you're here for the first time, please make sure you come back to another show when it's not quite like this one. But yeah, I think, Sarah, that you got you got a musical clef up here. You've got a musical instrument. It's all about harmony, right? It's all about the harmony of love and family, and finding someone who makes you feel that way. I think you're very active. You're very adventurous. I think you like to discover new things. You're a free spirit. So I do think that you're going to, I agree. I think you're going to meet someone new, again, because you're determined, because that's what you're looking for, and you're adventurous to do that. Now, where are they going to be from? Spain or other places in Europe? Well, I think you're going to take the initiative on this. I think you have a lot of confidence built up right about now with this. And I think that I think you're going to find them in the same country as you are. So if you are in Spain, I think that's exactly where you're going to find them. If you're in a different country, I think you're going to find them in whatever country you're living in. That's what I'm getting, I think, because I see here where you're really going to hold on to everything you have, which would include your, where you live and where you find your love interest. You're going to hold on to that place, all right? It's going to be that place. All right. So that's what I get for you, Sarah. Thank you. Oh, CM, my reading yesterday made sense. Yeah. Thank you. Anna.K, how are you? Can you get a reading? Yep. This is, I got to tell you, and I'm not just saying it because it's her, but this is the nicest thing you can hear when you're a tarot reader. Just the end of it. Not the I know but part, but the I trust you part. Because if you have a connection with a tarot reader that you really trust and you really believe in, then, again, then that is something that's going to just make life better for you. And not just life. I mean, there's a lot of times where I'll do a reading and then I'll spend another 5 minutes talking about it, of just personal thoughts and maybe opinions. Maybe sometimes it's opinions, but sometimes it's just advice. Right? And, you guys can take advice or you can leave it. Everybody's got some, right? Advice. It's one thing that everybody has, is an opinion or advice, right? About what you should and shouldn't do. And I'm no different. I do that with everybody too. I share ideas on what I think and what, sometimes after a reading, because I don't like my own personal feelings influence the reading itself. But after the reading's over, then I kind of feel like it's free time for me. It gives me a chance to, just to give ideas on what might or might not help, right? I just know that the people who are here every single night and the people who know me just know that I care about every single one of you guys. I do. I know all of your stories. I remember everything you do. I remember everything you tell me. I remember all of it. And when it's sad, I am sad with you. And when you're happy, I am happy with you. All right. You guys all know that. Sarah, you changed your question. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, you changed your question. I'll find it. Maybe. I'm hoping. You just changed it to you wanted a general reading? You went from an economy reading for November, right? And now you just want a general reading. Is that correct? Okay, so yeah, I just got your donation, CM. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. All right, so Sarah, is there any possible way? Is there any way you could be pregnant? Yeah. Is there any way? I don't know. I don't know either. But I think, you have a lot of people who are very supportive of you. Friends wise, I think it's friends wise, right? I think there's, we talked about, um, we talked about your family, and you said there was no one, no one close, and I understand, and I'm sorry about that. But I think you do have friends who are very close to you, and I think you have friends who are very supportive of you. I think, you are just waiting to be kind of taken away, kind of rescued. And I'm not saying that it's, that you need to be rescued away from the situation you're in, because your situation's getting better. It's growing, right? Your situation is growing into a much better situation all the time. But I have to think that, you would still like to just be whisked away, right? Kind of swept off your feet. You're emotionally balanced. You are sympathetic to other people and generous with the things you have and can do. And, that's basically, that's you, right? That's you in a nutshell. Um, it's kind of you. The Ace of Rods says, you've got a new energy. You've got this new passion now about you. Things have been things are getting better. And there is that new potential that we've talked about, right? That whole new potential since we did your couples reading. And I just think that is, I think that's what's going on. I definitely think that's what's going on for you, Sarah. All right. I don't know. The pregnancy thing is kind of throwing me for a loop. I mean, is that something you're working on? I don't know either. CM, thank you for your donation. I do appreciate it. So yeah, you didn't get to visit you didn't get that chance to visit your friend because your friend was busy today. I understand. And but let's see what your former friend thinks. You were going to visit the security guard, but now you want to know what your former friend was thinking, since you didn't go there today. Oh, all right. Barb, and I saw you come in, Barb. I saw you come in a long while back. It seems like forever, right? It seems like a long time ago. And I saw your question, and I saw it then. I know you reposted it because it's probably gone from the top. Yeah. Oh, you're going to visit her Wednesday. That's good. And your ex-best friend won't be in the building. Well, I think, I think they were concerned that there were changes in the plans today, right? I think that was something that kind of made them feel like there was some deception, right? Like maybe there weren't any plans. This is your former friend we're talking about, not the person you really wanted to see today, right? Yeah. So, I think they believed, your former friend, your ex-friend, believes maybe there was some kind of deception. But I have to say that of course, that there wasn't. That you were actually happy and excited to go to meet with the actual friend you were going to meet with, right? You were going to meet with her. She's the security guard at the building, and you were very happy about doing that. But I think it's just, you had to have understanding, of course, as to why she was unable to meet with you. And I know that you do, because you are an empathetic person, and you can, you feel for her for the reasons that she couldn't be there. And, I think it's something where you use your intuition and figure out exactly, I think you'll see, if you use your intuition, that your ex-friend really needs to stay your ex-friend. I think so. And I think, I think on Wednesday, when you get a chance to meet the person you were going to really visit today, I think, again, you are going to feel happy, right? You're going to feel happy about it. You're going to have a good time, and you'll be able to talk to each other and have a nice time. There'll be joy, right? There'll be joy and happiness. The sun is all joy and happiness, but so is the world, right? They both look like they're very happy and joyful cards, and they are. So that is definitely what I am getting for you, CM. But I think your former friend thinks that there was something fishy going on, and you were just, you were pulling the wool over their eyes to telling them that you were going to be there and then not being there today. Or that they knew you were they knew you were going to be there, but then you weren't there. I just think your former friend is former, and I think it needs to stay former, right? Yeah. I don't think that needs to continue. But I do think that the friend that you were going to see was quite disappointed in not seeing you. But you know what's going on. You knew what happened. You explained it. So yeah, I definitely get it. I definitely get what you are looking for. Sarah, you let me know if you are, but you're not but if you're not trying to either. Okay. Well, that's good. Good to know. Let's see. Carolina, do you post your question and wait in line? You post your question and I choose questions randomly. So you just hang out till the end of the show, or you can donate. If you donate, your question gets answered immediately and you don't have to wait, and you're guaranteed to get a reading that way. Because a lot of times there are more questions than I have time to do readings for. But donations do guarantee readings, and they guarantee readings to be the priority, right? Those are those take priority. Those get moved to be the next reading. The ways to donate, of course, if you were interested, is they scroll across the bottom of the screen right there, or they're also in the show description. Okay. So, Barb, you want to know how your ex feels now that you're gone? You know what I say? Who cares? You're gone. Right? I'm just glad you got away safe. That's the important part, right? You got away, and now you're safe. All that crazy is left behind, and now is your chance. And, it's funny that I said that before I looked at the cards, really, because that's exactly what this is telling you. All that crazy is gone away. You can see how empty this room is, right? And you have moved on. You're moving on. You're walking out that door. You're going to shut that door behind you, and you are never looking back, and you're never going back. And Barb, that is great. That is great news. It was a lot of hard work, right? It was a lot of hard work. But you struggled through it all. You went through it all. You pushed yourself. You gave up your own security a lot of times just to get to the point where you are right now. And now you have a lot of different things to do that you can do, and you can do it safely. You can do it on your own. You can do it without having to worry about looking over your shoulder. Because he's not, right? He's not looking over his shoulder. He's not looking back to see what's going on behind him. He's just doing all these different things. And that's your new life. That's your new life, Barb. Look at things in a completely new way. You don't have your ex around. Your ex isn't around anymore. He's not going to be bothering you. He's not going to be, knocking on your door and screaming obscenities or any of those crazy things anymore. Your next door neighbor isn't going to be professing his love to you and how he wants to marry you every day and crying at your feet like last night. So just look at all the good stuff that's coming out of it. I know it's a different outlook than it used to be. The days used to look dreary. Now they're going to look different. You left him the couch. Hey, there you go. He'll be sleeping on that thing every single night. The Ace of Pentacles tells me, I think you see, this isn't telling me, I'm not getting anything here telling me how your ex feels now that you're gone. It's just telling me how you are able to move forward. Because, of course, the Ace of Pentacles just says that there's that new opportunity to grow. And, it gives you a purpose. You have a purpose now. A new purpose. So, yeah, this is a complete reading about how you are going to do and how you're doing with the whole moving thing. But I honestly don't get anything here that tells me how your ex feels about you. If I turn the card over, it's funny you say that because there it is. Justice. That's how you feel, right? But that's you. You feel like you've got justice. You felt like you got justice. But that's not how he feels. He doesn't feel like he's got justice. Yeah. If I just grab a card, I think he has a lot on his mind. I think he's like the Queen of Cups, maybe? I don't think so. I think we're just grasping at straws for it right now because that's not what the reading is really, right? This is really the reading. I could just keep pulling cards out and it's just crazy. But yeah, you just don't look back. Go out this door, leave all of that behind, leave everything that you got rid of. You've got rid of it. That's the past. You've moved on from it, right? Go out the door, shut the door behind you, and never go back. Never go back. He may never learn his lesson, but you know what? He will understand what he lost. Someday, at some point, he will learn what he lost. All right. So Sarah Robbins, I gave you a reading. I gave you a reading on a question that you changed. And I have to honestly tell you, I don't even remember doing it. But you told me I gave you a reading, and I hope it was good. I hope it was good because I don't know. I don't remember doing it. But interesting, huh? All right. Nazma, how are you? Did you miss your turn again? No, but I do need you to repost your question, Nazma. I'm looking and I don't think I have it here. No, I don't have your question. because like a whole bunch of them dropped off the top. So yes, beautiful Aries. I asked, no, that's wrong. Wrong, Sarah. I didn't ask Sarah Robbins if she was pregnant. I asked Sarah Smith if she was pregnant. We have two Sarahs here. We have Sarah Smith and we have Sarah Robbins. Now, Sarah Smith, I remember asking her specifically because she told me she would let me know. I know. That's okay. Yeah, so Sarah Smith got the Empress. And yeah, I honestly, I couldn't, I'm sorry to say, I couldn't tell you, Sarah Robbins, what your reading was about tonight. Usually I remember them. Oh, it was about love, and it was great. It was all about, soulmates, right? You asked the soulmate question, didn't you? You asked the soulmate question, and you got like the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, and something else in the beginning. I don't remember what the first card was. CM, never. I have never had the death card show up and it actually mean someone died. Yeah. Sarah Robbins, that's what I think your reading was. All right, Nazma. Oh, from another country. I said they're going to be from the country you are from. So if you live in Spain, they're going to be from Spain. If you live in a different country, they are going to be from that country. Oh gosh. Thanks, Blue Nile. I appreciate everything tonight. Yeah, come back tomorrow night. It'll be better, I promise. It will be so much better. All right, Nazma, here we go. All right, so I do kind of remember it after you reminded me of what the question was. I know what the story was about now. All right. After seeing Rajab today, Nazma, how does he feel for you? Well, I think he feels like he is saving up. I think he's saving money to spend time with you or to be able to see you more or, see you again. Yeah, that's the only reason. That was the only one I didn't remember, CM. I remember your reading. Yeah, that was the only reading. Yeah, CM, that's the only reading I've ever had that the death card came up, and then within the next 24 hours, you find out that someone passed away. Very weird. Very interesting. So yeah, I think he's saving up for that. I think, I think you feel like your hands are tied, that you can't get together right now, and that's difficult for you, right? That's a tough thing. You don't know exactly what to do because it's weighing heavily on you. There's a lot of, you're carrying a lot of baggage right now because you don't get to see Rajab that often. So I think he's feeling really good. I think he's feeling like things could move forward. I think he feels like the two of you, what's the word? Offset each other. That's not really the word I was looking for, but when he's strong in something, maybe you're not, and maybe when you're strong in something, then he's not. And I think the two of you complement each other that way. That's the word I'm looking for, complement. Yeah. I really think that's the case. I think you're just going to have some patience with him, because it's not easy for the two of you to see each other, I believe. And I think you just have to look at things differently. And yeah, I just think that that's how things are going. I really do think that that's what's going on with him for right now. All right. All right. This is going to be my last free reading tonight. I know it was not it seemed like it was a very short show and stuff. Carolina, are you still here? Are you still here waiting for your reading? I hope. Yeah, see him after I said that, I realized what you meant. But yeah, that was the first time only ever. Thank you, Nazma. I appreciate that. Carolina, are you still here? So we only need 8 more subscribers to get to 400. I'm very excited that we're getting so close. And I hope we can get there soon. I'm hoping real soon. All right. Well, I don't see that Carolina Aranda is here, or Aranda. Carolina Aranda, I don't see that she's here. So, Lover of Tarot, if you are still here, if you are still around, let me know. Beautiful Aries, what was your question? I lost it. It was all the way up at the top, I know, and I don't know what it was. Oh, there it is. General reading for the week. Oh, yeah. I guess that's what we're doing, because nobody else is answering me. So, I'm going with it. I am going with it. Thanks. Thanks, beautiful Aries, for hanging in there. Staying for the whole show. Yeah, you're welcome, of course. From one beautiful Aries to another, right? That's what I always say it. I know. But tonight I didn't quite do the greeting like I always do. That's why I always read ahead. That's why I get on a little bit early and I read comments ahead of time. Just for that reason. Because you never know when something serious is going on and the whole tone of the show changes. But your general reading for the week, I think you have a lot to celebrate for. I think there's something that's making you happy. And I think that happiness is going to turn into having some fun, having a good time. I think what's making you happy is someone who is that you can count on. Somebody you can always count on. Somebody who likes to send you messages all the time. Somebody who's hard to get rid of if you wanted to get rid of them, but you don't want to get rid of them. So, that doesn't matter now, does it? I think you are, I think you're feeling more relieved now And I think this is a good week for you to start feeling better about things and about yourself. I don't know. I shouldn't say about yourself, but just about things in general, about your relationship, right? Get some relief about that. You know, I see hard work. You see, this has been around a lot tonight. The Eight of Pentacles has been showing up a lot tonight, and I have to say, right, it's all about, again, hard work, pushing yourself to get through the week, and it feels like it's going to be difficult. It doesn't feel like it's going to be an easy job. It's not going to be an easy task just getting through the week unscathed. There's always something that goes wrong during a week, right? There's always something, no matter how great things have been. I think things, there's always something that can go wrong. And yeah, you've been working hard, and I think that's how it's going to be this week. This is going to be a week of hard work and a lot of work. But the Hermit says, when you have downtime, take time to just relax, reflect on the things that you have and what you're happy for. And I think that will really brighten up the week for you. I say that brighten because he's got the star and the lantern there, and it's brightening up in front of him. So yeah, I think by you reflecting on the happy things, it will light the way for you, and it'll make you feel enlightened. All right, beautiful Aries. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you being here. All right. So that was my last free reading. Let me just take a look and see if I have any donations. If I do, then I will stay here and do donation readings, but I don't have any, and I don't see anyone who's saying they're going to. So yeah, that is so then that is the end of our show for tonight. All right, I hope you all have a good night. I appreciate you all being here, and again, being part of this Tarot Nights Night Reader family, because it does mean a lot to everyone. All right, so you all have a good night. I will be back again tomorrow night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow is Election Day. Please don't forget, if you're here in the United States, don't forget to vote. Make your voices heard. One way or another, it doesn't make any difference. It's your opinion, your choice. That's fine. But make your voice heard. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye now.